They won't tell you why they ignore you. Most people don't even realize they're doing it. One day, you just notice the silence. The conversations feel shorter, the smiles less genuine, the invitations vanish like smoke. And while you're busy blaming them, the truth is far more unsettling. It might be you. Not because of who you are, but because of what you unconsciously do. The tiny habits that rot connections in the shadows while you're still pretending everything's fine. Let's talk about the 5 subconscious habits that make people quietly erase you. First, let's clear something up. People don't usually cut ties in dramatic, cinematic explosions. No. Real life is colder, sharper, surgical. They just start replying slower, avoiding your gaze, switching subjects like you were never there. And it's not because they planned it, it's because your behavior whispers into their instincts. Distance yourself. Something's off. Number 5. Chasing validation. You might not beg out loud, but people feel it, like a hunger in the air. The constant checking if they're listening, the fishing for approval, the invisible craving in your eyes, it's draining. Humans are predators of energy. And when you radiate neediness, they sense a bottomless pit, the kind that swallows anything you give it. They step back, not out of cruelty, but self-preservation. Nobody volunteers to be consumed. Number 4. Over-explaining. You think you're being clear, but all they hear is desperation flooding the silence. Words are currency, but spend too many and they become counterfeit. The more you explain, the less people value your voice. Mystery pulls people closer. Silence has gravity. But when you suffocate every pause with nervous chatter, you sound like an echo in an empty hallway, loud, endless, hollow. Number 3. Negative energy. Bitterness clings to you like a scent you don't notice, but everyone else does. The sighs, the sarcastic cuts, the complaints, they form an atmosphere heavy enough to choke. And atmospheres are powerful. People don't fight them. They won't confront your darkness. They'll simply slip away from it. That's the danger of negativity. It doesn't spark confrontation. It creates escape routes. Number 2. Constant self-doubt disguised as modesty. You think you're being humble when you say, "I don't deserve this," or "I'm probably not good at that." But the brain is a mirror. If you keep showing people your cracks, they'll stop treating you like you're whole. You're not teaching them humility, you're teaching them to see you as disposable. And the cruelest part, you'll wonder why they abandoned you, never realizing you were the one holding the door open for them to leave. Number 1. Talking only about yourself. You believe you're connecting, sharing, relating. But people hear static. You've turned the conversation into a mirror, and no one wants to stare at your reflection forever. Ever notice how someone who makes everything about themselves feels suffocating? That's you in those moments. And the haunting part? You don't notice. You think you're bonding, while the other person is already planning their escape. So here's the brutal truth. People rarely ignore you by mistake. They do it because something in your behavior warns them. Not the grand gestures, but the subtle, invisible cracks. The subconscious habits that poison your presence. And once you see it, you only have 2 choices. Keep doing them and fade into silence. Or strip them away, piece by piece, until the room can no longer pretend you don't exist. The question is, are you brave enough to face which one belongs to you? Or will you keep clinging to the illusion that it's everyone else's fault, while you quietly disappear in plain sight?